guys.
Hi.
I'm so excited. I'm here with Sarah. The two of us are going to be showing you how to paint bread again. We had a really popular session we did in July. July? Is that when we did it? No, September. Yes, it was for the Design Maker Conference.
Yes, that's
we
right.
had to think which thing we did it for.
Yes.
And people loved it. And so we thought we'd bring you back. And what we did was, Sarah is so awesome and she makes the bread, not me. So Sarah made the bread and we went ahead and painted one for Christmas and put it in the oven. So we're going to pull it out and do a reveal on it. In the meantime, what we'd like you to do is we're going to paint another bread. Do you want to hold that one up so that everyone can see it?
Yes. This is what it looks like. This is artisan bread. So I know sourdough bread is all the craze right now. This is a little bit different. I'm not patient enough for the start and babysitting the start. So I discovered artisan bread and I love this. But you have to make it the night before and let it rise overnight. So this I made last night, let it rise, and then you get it out and form it into a ball, and Carina's going to paint it.
Yeah, we're going to do something fun with it. If you wanted something special and crazy, or maybe you just wanted to do something creative before Thanksgiving, we thought this would be great. That's why we're doing it again with you guys. So come in and say hello, you guys. I'm just making sure our feed is good. Here we go. We're good. Okay, so the other thing we want to talk about is the painting piece. Sarah, will you talk about the supplies and materials?
Yes.
Which, by the way, if you guys are looking for, there is a link. My Amazon store has links to all of these. So that is directly in the description as well.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, if you don't have one of these, when I started making bread, I discovered this. And there's a name for it. I should have looked it up. But this is what you mix the flour, because there's flour and yeast and salt. You use this bread something
mixer,
yes,
really special mixer.
Really good. So I love this. So again, this is on Carina's Amazon store, and it's not that much. Awesome. I've loved this.
Does it just sift the flour better?
So yes,
it's just interesting, the holes in it.
Yes, yeah, I've really
maybe there's no lumps when you're done, but you would use a sieve for that. So I just think that's interesting.
Yeah.
So Sarah's bread does taste amazing, so I assume it's because of that thing right there. Okay, and then what about
Okay, so as far as painting the breads, there's a couple things you're going to need. The first thing you need is, this is just basic food coloring, which I know everybody has, but this is not thick enough to put on the bread. So you can't just put some food coloring and put it on the bread. It won't work. You have to mix it with a little bit of this white. This is liquid whitener food. It's food saves from Chef Master. So you mix a little bit of white with every color. So a teeny bit of white.
It's good and bad, because the problem is we have a red today and it's really pink. So you have to keep putting in a lot more dye to make it red, because otherwise you're gonna get all pastel colors.
Yeah, but it's hard because you need enough of the white thickens it enough where it doesn't just run off the bread. If you try to just put food coloring on the bread dough, it would just run.
Yeah.
So
if you're doing tie-dye, works great.
Yes. But if you want to paint something specific, then you need to add a little bit of your food coloring with this white food safe coloring. It just thickens it up with every single color. Okay, the other thing you're going to want, this is a lame. So this is a razor blade.
Okay, spell that for me.
It's L-A-M-E.
Lame.
Yeah.
It's lame.
It's lame. But and Carina will show you this later, but you want to cut the bread to let it breathe. Otherwise, I don't know what it would do.
Tell me about the bread you just made that you were like, oh, this did not work.
Yes, and it's a little bit tricky trying to figure out where to cut the bread to let it breathe. I did a butterfly. We did a little Rapunzel movie night with my granddaughter, and I painted a butterfly, and I tried to cut it down. I just did one cut, and the bread, I don't know, it didn't come out very good. And it's because you need a couple of cuts. You can also use scissors. I'll have Carina show you, but you can cut the bread like this to let it breathe. Just helps it bake better. But you want to use a lame to kind of cut. And when you see, because I am sure that if you have watched any sourdough, they use this to make all kinds of, I have seen some really crazy, amazing, fantastic cuts with the lame. And
Yeah.
I'm not that talented yet. So,
but eventually,
yes.
2 years later, when we're like on here still baking
Yes.
bread, she's going to be all like,
Yes. So still experimenting with the lane. But what I have found that the more that you break the bread open, the better it bakes, the more beautiful really it is.
Okay.
So this is an important
It makes
part.
it kind of hard because I want it to have nothing because I just want to paint the whole
I
thing.
know.
But you really, if you can strategically cut it, and we'll show you that on the Christmas one that I did, like if you can strategically cut it, it makes it a little bit better.
It does. Yes.
So,
it bakes
okay.
better, and the bread is delicious too.
The bread is very delicious. It's terrible for those of us going off carbs, especially during the holidays.
Not a good time to be making artisan bread if
Yeah.
you're going off carbs.
The food coloring, they can use whatever food coloring they want.
This is on Carina's Amazon store. This was just a set that I've liked. And this is on Carina's Amazon store. So this is really the main thing that you need.
Yeah. And then just a little, like, she's got a little plastic artist palette here. You can get those for like 99 cents at Michael's. Like they're super cheap, right?
Everywhere. And then just brushes, just your general paint brushes.
Well, part of the reason we're here today is because today is Master the Machine. And so, Sarah, do you want to show these fun 12 by 12 cuts? So this is in my Silhouette store. I don't think it's in the Carina Gardner store. So if you're looking for it right now, it's only in the Silhouette store. But I have all of these crazy doily cuts, and they cut super fast and super easy. Sarah, I don't even know what machine you used for these.
Yeah, I just used my Cameo, I think at 4. I have a 3 and a 4. So I think it was the Cameo 4. This is just a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, and it cut, as you can see, look how beautiful this cut.
It's just a one single cut on a 12 by 12. So you have an 8.5 by 11, like a portrait or like a Cricut Joy. This is not going to be an easy cut for you.
You could probably size it, but it won't be. This looks really pretty underneath the bread.
That's why we're doing it. So as you can see here, we have a couple of like really big, and you can just lay it on. You put your bread on top of it, and it's super cute. Master the Machine is an event we did just to really help people understand machines. So we talk about Cricut, Caesar, and Silhouette machines in this event, and we go live today. If you want to buy a ticket to it, it's still not too late. If you'd like to come join us, it's at designsuitecourses.com/master the machine, and you can buy a ticket. It's on sale, so that if you want it. Now, here's the cool thing about this event. Even though we're doing an event for it, it's actually a course set. And so there are like 18 courses and classes that teach you all about the different machines, beginner and intermediate and advanced. There's like a bunch of different things in there. But furthermore, we've done 3 events with it. So there's probably close to another 10 to 12 presentations we've done or are about to do that have been added for free into that event. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we should talk about the downloads.
Yes, because I think there's
I think there's over 200 downloads from myself and my coaches of just stuff. Like literally the cost of the coursework is like worth it just for the set of downloads that you have. But look how pretty these are. So this, if you have a much bigger, you could like lay it down and add it there. There are a lot of different doilies in my shop at Silhouette. So if you want to check that out, just put in Carina Gardner in the Silhouette shop.
These also work great if you want to put them under your plates. Like if you are looking for ideas for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you could do Christmas paper or like fall, autumn leaves paper and put these underneath your plates. They look really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Or between plates too, right? So it's a 12 by 12. So if you have a plate that's its exact same size, you could do a contrasting color. Put your plate on, put this on, and then put your soup bowl on top of it or your smaller plate if you were doing like a stacking situation. So really, really cute. Okay, we're super excited, you guys, and we're going to paint for you. And we're going to tell you some other things going on because this is kind of the start or end of an era. I mean, both, right? And so we want to talk about that. All right, Sarah, you want to set us up here and I'll move these out of our way. And then also we can talk about Dutch ovens, you guys. So, I guess I'm going to have to be over here. Hello, you guys. We'll set up here. Or do you want to do
No, because we have to be under the,
here. Okay.
yeah. See, this is the bread. Look how amazing it is. Look, Sarah's even got a big green bow on it. Who does that? Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys right here. And maybe Sarah, you can be in charge of like switching our cameras back and forth because then we can talk a little bit here and you can come over here. Okay, so remember Sarah said we have to cut this thing. This is the part that makes me slightly nervous. So I'm only using red and 2 greens today. And what I want to do is I think I'm going to do like a set of flowers. So big red flowers, kind of like roses, and some greenery. And I really want to fill up this side, but I'm quite nervous that if we don't break it enough, it'll just like break through the flowers, right? So, and also look, my fingers are already dyed. So just be aware. Look at Sarah's. Look at Sarah's.
Mine are green. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is Sarah told me I have to cut really deep. So I'm going to do a side cut right here. And I actually think, I'm hoping this means that I'll have more to cut with, but I might put another cut actually further over. Okay, I don't think I cut this deep enough. Sarah's going to have to tell me. Is that deep enough, Sarah? Or do we need to go more?
That looks good.
Pretty
so
good.
It kind of opens up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so you can see it's like kind of pulling up. I think, Sarah, what do you think? I need to put maybe another cut over here just to make sure.
Yes.
That we're good. And then what if we do scissors and do cuts this way?
Yeah, and you can make the scissors pretty. I mean, you could cut them so they're angled. Or...
Okay, I'm gonna let Sarah try. Do you want to try showing the scissors? I'm thinking more this way. Yeah, there you go for. Ooh, I like it.
Do you want me to do?
Yeah, let's do like a line of them.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so pretty, you
yes.
guys.
Yeah,
Let's do one more there.
Yeah.
Look at us perfecting the bread. Okay. I'm feeling really good about this. Now, if we paint in this area, I'm feeling like, oh, that is not going to ruin, the actual image is not going to get ruined. What do you think, Sarah?
Maybe I should cut.
She's nervous.
I know.
I'm like worried that if we don't leave that whole area open, we're going to have issues. But what if we cut down here, like off the actual,
give
it a little bit more. Look how careful we're being, you
know.
guys. It's going to be fine. It's just bread, but Okay.
What colors did you want?
I think we're just gonna do red and green.
Okay, great.
We're just gonna be pretty easy. Okay, you guys, this is a nice thing. You can kind of be blobby. Isn't that the best part about this? So don't feel like it has to be perfect, especially because Sarah, do you want to talk about how it it kind of expands out and it looks different?
Yes. When we pull out, so we have bread cooking right now, so you'll get to see what it looks like. And Carina's going to post a before. We took a picture before. So on her Instagram, if you want to see what it looked like when it was painted and what it looks like after, she'll do the before and after, because it's very interesting how different it looks when it's painted and then when it bakes. And the first couple times I did this, I didn't, you have to find the right consistency of the white coloring and the food coloring. The first time I did too much white and all my colors ran down my bread.
Oh,
like it was, I did flowers, but everything, even before I put it in, everything was running down my bread. So you kind of experiment with it, with how much color and how much white paint. And I have found that less is more. You just do a little bit. I start with just a little bit of white, add your colors. And then as you can see with Carina painting this, it's not running down. Yeah. It's kind of staying in place.
And you'll also see, you can't do crazy detailed work on this. So actually, especially those of you who are graphic designers, this is great. This is like what we call icon work. Like you're really thinking about what kind of shapes are people going to understand from what you're creating. So I'm kind of pulling this out, and you'll see with the greenery, it's going to be more of like a vine.
And then it's always interesting to see how it bakes. I'm always surprised when they come out to see some turn out better. The brighter colors actually do turn out better. So I think this red is going to be really pretty. When I've done kind of more muted colors, they don't show up as well as like some of the brighter colors. So I like the bright reds and pinks, and as much color as you can get on there, the better.
That reminds me, and if you guys want to take a peek at what we did for the first bread that we did a lot of pink and white, and it was awesome and it was fine, but just go take a look at that versus what we're about to show you with just like the red and green and how cool that is. Okay, I'm just going to finish painting this, but I think we should talk a tiny bit about some of the stuff coming up. So in particular, if you guys haven't seen, I'm doing for the first time in several months, I'm doing a live design boot camp. And I'm only going to be doing probably 2 or 3 more of these. So if you've been wanting to come and be a part of that and see what that's all about, I really recommend that you come to the one I'm doing in December. You can just go to designsweetcourses.com /design bootcamp. But I'll tell you a little bit while in just a second. I'm going to finish painting and then we'll talk a little bit about the why and what's going on here. What else do we have going on, Sarah? I'm trying to think. Oh, keep your guys' eyes out. In about 2 weeks, you guys are going to see a new book from me. And the coolest part about it is it's going to be free. So I've been writing a book that I want you guys to have for the beginning of the year. And I think you will really, really like it. Okay, I'm going to this lighter green color now, which is really I should have started with because I'm like, oh, I need vines. And it has the skinnier.
I love watching you paint. It's really fascinating seeing it come together.
I know. Sarah's like a better artist than she keeps giving herself credit for. She's like actually so great. You do like these amazing craft nights with your kids.
That I'm good at. Painting is not my thing.
Tell everyone some of the craft things you've done. I just saw you just did another one.
We did. My girls and I love to craft together. So we made these yarn trees for Christmas. I bought styrofoam trees and then yarn, and we just cut yarn and glued it and then added beads and little charms and ornaments. And the trees turned out so cute.
Like, so they're styrofoam and you can have any kind of mix into it, or did you like keep it all the same? Like, is it all one thing?
They're covered in yarn. So I bought different colors of
they're
yarn.
In yarn. I don't know why in my head I was thinking they were buttons or something.
You wrap yarn around your fingers and then you cut it and then you glue it to the tree. And so we just did different colors and layers of yarn, and then we decorated the trees with ornaments, and I bought this bead kind of garland that we wrapped around the trees, and it was really fun.
That is so fun. Your girls must love that.
They do.
Have you been doing that since they were little?
Yes. Like when they were born, I just knew I wanted to, their birthdays were going to be a big deal. I knew that. So I started cake decorating. I used to do a lot of cake decorating. This was of course before cutting machines, when you had to do everything by hand. Oh, I
don't even know if you guys can see it that well, but I'm really excited about it. And actually, let's take a before picture. Yes, guys, we're going to take a before picture. Here we go.
I cannot wait to see how this bakes. It is really beautiful.
I'm excited to see how these little cuts do, because I love that. I think that looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, the nice thing is, this could be a centerpiece for your Thanksgiving or Christmas table.
Mm-hmm.
It would look beautiful if you're doing like a buffet. You could add it in there. Just like it's kind of displayed with a bow, and you can make it so beautiful. Or on one of the doilies, on one of Carina's doilies. Mm-hmm. And it really isn't that hard, even for people like me. I don't paint well, but I kind of learned. I don't paint like Carina. I don't paint like this.
They turn out great. I think all of you guys could do this. I don't feel like you have to have special artistic skills, which I don't really ever feel like I have special artistic skills. I always tell you guys, I feel like design and art is actually learned behavior. And so I just feel like anyone can do this. All you have to do is do it often, right? Yep. So, okay. So let's tell you guys kind of what's coming up. So in 2 minutes, we're going to take out the Dutch oven of the other bread.
Well, actually,
or we just take off the lid?
Take off the lid, and that has 15 minutes.
And so we have 15 more minutes. We're going to take off the lid. We're going to let it bake for another 15 minutes. Because like right now, maybe let's talk about that process. How many degrees? What do you do?
And I'll have Carina share the recipe later.
Yeah. Well, I'll share it on my, we always share these types of things, you guys, on my free CGVIP. I send out every Tuesday an email. And in that email, like this week, actually, I'm sharing my entire Harry Potter dinners. So we're doing Thanksgiving Harry Potter. I'll tell you guys about that in a second.
That's so fun.
And I'm giving you guys the whole menu. So like you guys are going to see what the full menu is. And I'll snap a picture of the artisan bread. We'll put it in there for you guys. So you do not want to miss the November 18th, 2025 email, because it has all of that stuff in there that I'm just giving you guys for free. So,
Awesome.
okay. So
the process of the bread, like I told you guys, you have to make it the night before, and then in the morning you take it out, you form it in a ball, and that's when you paint it and use the lane to cut it. Then you preheat.
we're gonna stop. That was
Hang on one second.
Let's take it. We're just gonna take off.
Just take off
I wish you guys see it up
I know,
close,
I
but you
wish I
can't.
could.
Sorry. It already looks awesome. Oh, I wish we'd cut it even deeper. Like you really do have to cut it a lot.
Yes.
So I cut 3 into this one, and I almost wish, but it looks cool. But
Yeah.
it's just like, I wish you almost like you, that makes me want to cut into this one even more. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to cut it more because you just don't know what it's going to do.
Do you have a timer?
Oh, yes. I'll do 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So
She's going to do that. I'm going to do the math in my head.
So you preheat, you actually put the Dutch oven in your oven and preheat it to 450 with the lid on. You also cut a piece of round parchment paper that you set in the bottom of the pan. And this just helps it so it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you make the dough, it is kind of sticky. It's a sticky dough. So you put it in there on the parchment paper, and you have to be really careful. I think it's the hardest part because the Dutch oven is so hot. It's been preheating in there, so it's really hot, and you have to gently lift your sticky dough that's been painted and set it on the parchment paper. And then it cooks for 30 minutes, and then you take the lid off, and it cooks for 15 more minutes, and then you take it out. And you want to take it out immediately. When I first read the recipe, it talked about letting it cool, but I disagree. I love it warm.
She's like, no, we're just gonna.
I know, because the recipe that I got said let it cool and then eat it. But I'm like, heck no.
It seems like warm. I think it's a legal reason. Maybe to tell you to let it cool.
Yes, but isn't warm bread the best?
It's really literally the best. Ooh, that makes me wonder if I have butter in my fridge right now because I'm like,
it smells so good in here. That's the other thing I love about making this bread. Is my house smells like a bakery.
I know.
It smells really good.
I don't have any butter, but it does smell amazing in here, and it will smell amazing the whole rest of the day.
Yes.
So those of you who are doing Master the Machine with us, like Sarah is, by the way, going to be teaching directly here in the barn. I'll be teaching in the barn, and we're just going to probably eat bread while we teach you guys. Probably not, but it is going to smell amazing in here the entire rest of the day. Yeah. Yes. So, okay. So do you guys, I'm hoping at this point, you guys kind of see what you need to do to.
Yes. And Carina will share the recipe and the links to her Amazon storefront because all of this can be purchased. We've got the Dutch oven in there. We've got the paints, everything you need can be bought in Carina's.
And if you're like, how do I get this? It's going out tomorrow, Tuesday. You have to go to designsweetcourses.com/free. Okay. So designsweetcourses.com/free. And that's how you can get those emails. So,
okay. And let's talk a little bit more about Master the Machine. Let's just
go
over it again, just in case you're joining right now or you're like, what is this Master the Machine?
So we set it up last May because we thought it would be helpful for people to understand the different types of machines. So I do design for Silhouette, but we're actually a retailer for Caesar and Silhouette. And then lots of people have Cricuts. And so we just thought, let's compare and contrast these machines so that people understand what machine is right for them. What we find is there is a machine that's better for some people and not as good for others. What we find especially is that like Silhouette tends to be for a more advanced user. Cricut is for a beginning user, right? So depending on what you're planning on doing for it, we just wanted to make sure that everyone knew what machine, and it's expensive to buy a machine. So we want you to get the best machine you can. So that's kind of how it started. And then we were like, we should teach here's some ways to get started on these machines. Like you unbox it and here's what you actually have to do, because that's the most frustrating part, right? Oh, I'm going to flip this.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're okay. Sarah can talk to you from there for a second.
Okay. There we go. So look how beautiful that doily is. Pretty soon there'll be a beautiful loaf of artisan bread that's been painted right here.
We worked. Okay, we're back and good. Okay.
We just wanted to show you that.
Yeah, just that one thing. So what was the other thing I was saying? So we have tons and tons of like beginning, intermediate, and then I even do a short class on how to use Illustrator. So that if you're a designer, how you use Illustrator to create a final product and then go put it into the software. So we wanted you to come at it from a lot of different angles. We know that you're probably at different stages. Some of you are like, I am just getting started with a machine. Some of you are like, I've been using a machine for years. And so we gave you 200 plus downloads, plus like all of these courses that we just thought you would really enjoy because we like having fun.
Yes.
So then that led us to doing these live events. And so we have like, it's today, I think we have like a 4-hour live event, and all of it is saved and put in there for you, but we cut out different things and we craft them. So we show you how to make them. We're trying a lot of new different tools today. And we're hoping that this really helps you. If you are like, I really want a machine, you guys can get, right now it's discounted on my site at carinagardner.com. So you go check out, you can go get Caesar machines there. You can get silhouettes there. We have the new Silhouette Cameo Alpha.
Yes.
Like that's the brand new machine.
Mm-hmm.
That was just released when I was in Japan with Silhouette. And it is such an awesome machine. It has a much thicker cutting space. And so you can cut like felt even on it. It's pretty incredible. So we also put a couple of other new things in the store. You know better than I do.
We added the Silhouette Mint.
Yeah.
Which if you're not familiar with that, it's been a product of Silhouette's for probably 10 plus years. But it's a stamp making machine.
Yeah.
So you can make stamps.
It's so incredibly inexpensive in our store. Yes. So it makes it such a great gift. So if you're like, I want to get like an expensive gift, but like, I don't want to spend stupid amounts of money on it. Like that's the machine to get, because you can do some pretty cool things with that. Yeah. Really cool things.
And you don't have to have, it has its own software. So you don't have to have all this, extra software. It comes with its own software that's pretty simple. Mm-hmm. So it's great.
Yeah. So if you want to get that, you can go to designsweetcourses.com/master the machine. Okay. So
should we give them a sneak peek about what you and I are?
What are you doing? You should talk about what you're teaching. I'm running the panel and I'm just going over some new things. I think Asia, let me tell you what everybody else is doing. I think
maybe you could share.
You guys would love this event.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So today we have a what's new with me, and I'm going to talk about what's new in the shop, what we're seeing, because I just came from Silhouette in Japan. So I'm going to tell you kind of some of the new things we're seeing, new features and stuff. At 10:30, you're doing a craft project.
Yes.
What craft project are you doing?
It's one of Carina's design it's in the Silhouette design store. And I think
it's in our shop because it's been selling like crazy.
I know.
And I was like,
added it. I found it and I'm like, I love this, but it's a design you did a while ago. It's called the Santa Motion Tag.
It's in my shop.
Christmas tag. You guys, it's adorable. It's adorable. So that's what I'm going to be teaching later today.
That'll be so great.
Yes.
So that's in the Carina Gardner shop or the Silhouette shop if you're looking for it. Then Asia is going to show you guys how to emboss. Like we've never done embossing in this series before. So I think if you're like, oh, I've been wanting to emboss, I think it's especially good for Christmas. There's so many good projects you can do that's with embossing. And then, oh my gosh, Julie's going to do stenciling cupcakes.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Julie is our resident real baker. Mm-hmm. We're fake bakers.
Totally. I'm totally.
This is like the fake cooking show. You know how Jennifer Gardner does like the fake cooking show?
I love it.
That's us. We're the fake cooking show.
For sure.
Julie's like the real cooking show.
Yeah, she makes incredible.
If you guys have a chance to go check out Julie Thompson, just go look her up on the internet. She does these incredible gluten-free things. It's so cool.
I think it's Cedar Hills Bake Shop.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad Sarah knew. So I was like, I can't remember what it is. You can go check it out. She does incredible things, you guys. And her stuff sells out. Like when she does shows, like she'll do like in-person shows and she'll have like all these baked goods. They just like fully, I wish I was there so I could just eat it.
I know.
Right? So good. So she's going to do stenciling with cupcakes, and she has all those links available inside. So if you're in Master the Machine, you'll get all of the links that she's using. And then we have a panel. That's what we're going to end on. Panel on the machines. We're going to probably do more talking about pros and cons, what we're seeing new with the machines. And then any kind of announcements. So it's going to be a fun day.
Really fun. So if you haven't joined yet, if you haven't purchased the course, you want to do it now because all of this will be put into that course. so that for lifetime.
It's lifetime access.
Yes.
You know, like it's so funny because I just made the announcement. I'm going to tell you guys here because you probably have not heard this announcement yet. But 2026 is actually going to be our last year of my really big, really, really prominent program, which is Design Suite. And it's partially because we're calling it a gap year because we know what's coming up in the university. So the University of Arts and Design does a Master's of Arts and Design business, a Master's of Fine Arts in Digital Design, and Design Certificate. And we are going to be rolling out a number of new programs, and there are a number of big milestones we know that we will be hitting. And so based on that, we've made the decision, even though it's been a really hard one, to do Design Suite for one more full year, and that's in 2026. So if you want to get on that, or you want to find out what special deals are going on because of that, you're going to want to come to a design boot camp at designsuitecourses.com/design bootcamp. I'm only going to do a couple more lives. I'm just going to tell you that because things are changing over. I want to spend a really amazing year with the designers that I'm working with. And then my students at the university know that we are putting everything into them. So because of that, it's kind of this weird little gap year that we're having, which really leads me into, we have events all this week, which is so crazy. So like tomorrow, if you're a student at the university or if you're in Design Suite, we have virtual conference. We have a 5-hour virtual conference that we do. It starts at 9. We usually end at 1 or 2. Depending on, we always go over, start chatting and doing all the things. But it's an incredible, incredible conference. I'm just going to give you guys a peek at what we do. So like if you even come into the university, oh, do I even have the agenda in here? I don't have it in here. But, well, I'm like, I have to open up monday.com. And I don't even think I'm logged in. Maybe I'm logged in. Oh, I'm logged in. It's always amazing when I'm actually logged in. So this is something that we've been doing for Design Suite. We started inviting our CEM, that's our Creative Entrepreneur Mastermind group, and we started inviting our university students to it. And we just found that like it was helpful for everybody. So we like, if you're in our programs, we're like, we want to help you any way we possibly can. So virtual conference, we do welcome awards announcements. We have like anybody who's got badges. We have several graduates coming up. We had our first graduate in August, and we have 4 more people graduating this semester with their Masters of Arts degrees. We are doing Etsy keywords and E-rank. So we are talking about SEO. So we're doing SEO. We're finding that that's really the best thing, especially with the huge title changeover on Etsy, when to use it, how to use it, and all of that stuff. We're going to be talking about preview basics and templates. So making sure that you're getting the best out of not just Etsy, but any shop that you're in. There really are things that are the very best. Setting up listings, all of the essential stuff, whether you're on Etsy or other places. We're going to go over business basics, how you win as a designer. So usually I do some kind of business course for an hour in these virtual conferences. Sometimes I go over economy. I go over what's, selling products. I mean, it's usually really helpful because it really gets your mindset going for the rest of the year. And then we're going to be doing a quiz on your perfect sex. So it's going to be fun. Anyway, so that's tomorrow. Here's the crazy thing. Thursday is a crazy day. Silhouette is going to be at the barn. So if you are interested in Silhouette and seeing all the interactions with that, they're actually going to be here. We're going to do a craft together. We're going to just have fun. We'll be on their feed. We'll be on my feed, on Instagram, and probably TikTok. I don't really know where we're going to be. We're going to be all over the place. So if you want to check that out, I would say go check out Silhouette's Instagram feed because they for sure always do it from then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to do a craft with them. And then later that night, Lori Whitlock's going to be here at the barn, and the two of us are crafting together. So that's on Thursday, November 20th, you guys. I think we're just like setting ourselves up for Christmas and Thanksgiving right now. So lots and lots of lives happening this week, and then no lives at all next week because I'm just doing Thanksgiving with my family. Which brings me to, should we talk about Harry Potter?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
You guys, this is going to be so fun. I'm like, can I find the Google Doc? Let's just see if I can find the Google Doc that tells you guys the whole Harry Potter menu.
Now, is this for your extended family, or is this just for, are you guys having like big Thanksgiving with everybody, or is it just your small?
This year is a little bit weird. What do you do?
We're going up to Idaho too, and it's just my husband's parents, just the 4 of us. So it's a very
like because
small-
your kids can't do it with you this
well,
year.
my kids are with their
Their-
it's
their
our off year.
family.
It's my husband's year, so and
Okay.
his kids are doing other things. So it just ends up being his parents and us. So just the
Is
4
that
of us.
fun or is that like you're like kind of sad?
I'm a little sad. I'm always sad when I'm not with my girls, but it'll be great to be with his family too. Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is what we're doing this year because it's always a little bit tricky. So on Wednesday night, my sister happens to be in town. That's from California, the one that went to Japan with me. I have another sister who lives about 40 minutes away down in Vineyard. And so the 3 of us with all of our kids will get together Wednesday night and we'll do Harry Potter 1. And I'll tell you what the menu is going to be for that. So what I'll do is set up movie style seating in my living room. And because it's just easier because it's closer to the kitchen. I do have a second kitchen downstairs and now we have a kitchen out here. Oh, that's the bread.
Oh,
bread's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, she's going to pull out the bread. So I'm going to tell you guys a little more about this. So what we'll do is we'll have dinner on Wednesday night and watch a movie, and the parents will, the women, the moms will serve all the food for this. So it'll be really good. It's the easiest thing to pull it up there. Do you want to pull it right here, Sarah, so we can see it even in this? Okay, let's do, I'm not going to touch that.
Oh, let me pull it out.
Let me grab.
We can put it out on the, behind you is the cooling rack.
Oh, do you,
So,
what, let's put it, can we put it here though? That's my question. On the cooling rack?
Sure, yes.
Let's do this.
Let me
Okay.
grab
Woo.
just grab this.
Sorry, guys. I know we were talking to you, but here we go. Move that out of the way. Oh my gosh. So fun. Can you guys see that?
So pretty.
Okay, do we want to throw the other one in?
Yes, that's
Okay, we're going to attempt to, you guys, I know you can hardly see Sarah, but Sarah is going to attempt to do like this. This is my job. I'm holding the lid. And then I'm going to hold this for Sarah and she's going to try to dump it in. It's like a whole thing, you guys. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, you need flour.
I know.
Here we go. There's a spoon in there. So you can like spoon some into your hands. So Sarah is going to take this off, but it's so sticky. She puts flour on her hands and then she puts it into the Dutch oven. Okay, ready? I'm going to use that as a holder. Sorry you guys can't see this part of the process. She also has a piece of parchment there just to hold it in place. And then I'm going to put the lid on behind Sarah. And then she's going to put that in the oven. Oh my gosh, let me just show you guys. Can you guys see that?
That's so beautiful.
And it's got, so this is what I'm saying, like we cut this really deep, I felt like. And apparently I don't know if we did it enough, but look how pretty it is. Also, I mean, you can see that's a pretty red and it still kind of turned out pink. So you'd really have to put a lot of dye in it to get there, but so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay. I'm gonna put this in.
Oh, Sarah's going to put that in. I'm going to finish telling you guys what we're doing for Harry Potter. Because if you are thinking about doing one of these dinner movie nights, it's really incredibly fun. So Wednesday night, we're doing Harry Potter 1. And I'm going to tell you guys what the menu is for that. And if you're like, I need that full menu, even though I don't have like the actual recipes, you're gonna be able to figure it out. I put it all into the email that's going out tomorrow to you guys. So that menu that night, we have starting opening credits. Everyone gets butterbeer mocktail. So last week you guys saw me make butterbeer. We just tested it again on Sunday. My kids were like, "This is amazing, Mom." And I was like, "Good, we're good on the butterbeer." Okay. And then I have like timestamps for when we do these things. So the first timestamp is the letters start arriving, and we're giving out mini tea sandwiches. You can come back in, Sarah. Cucumber, egg salad, or ham and cheese. So like they're going to be these little tea sandwiches. Then while we're on the train, there is Birdie Bot's Every Flavor beans, which I just bought. So that was easy. Then there's the Sorting Hat Feast, and we're doing mini shepherd's pies. So we're making them. But wow. I think we're going to keep it all separate because we have some kids who don't like veggies and we have some kids who don't like mashed potatoes. And so we'll have the little, I think, pie tins baked. And then we're just going to scoop in the meat, the veggies, and then the mashed potatoes on top. But it's like, depending on the kid, because we have a couple of kids that are also gluten-free. So, you know, we've just got to kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Then there's the Halloween feast. And we are doing, you know, at Costco, you can get those drumsticks already like marinated and stuff.
Yes.
We're just getting a whole bunch of those.
Nice.
So it's like roasted chicken drumsticks, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I'm sure I will do some kind of veggie with it as well. It also suggested some kind of pumpkin pastry. I don't have the bandwidth for it, but if I do, it will happen. So we'll just, I'm kind of seeing.
Did you buy one somewhere?
I know, that's like why I'm like most everything
Trader
else
Joe's has like some amazing
kind of
pumpkin,
something.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll see. Then Christmas morning, we're going to do either snowflake sugar cookies or a Yule log cake. Okay, so that's for that one. And then there's a final challenge when you get the Sorcerer's Stone. We're getting these red candy gems because they symbolize the Sorcerer's Stone. So this can be the red rock candy that you can buy on Amazon or anywhere else. And then our end credits is we're getting cupcakes, and I actually already bought the like the tops to them, but they're going to be all the different colors of the different cups, right, or the different houses, right? So Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. So like, do we have all the different colors so the kids can choose whatever color they want, you know, whatever house they want to be. Isn't that so fun?
So
you guys,
fun.
that's how many courses. And they're little, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 courses. They're all like a little taste. I will tell you this after doing the Spirited Away one, because there's probably 6 courses. We were so full by course number 3. So this one, I'm going to try to do smaller portions.
Yes.
And as kids,
I was like, kids.
adults are eating too. So that's our Wednesday night. So it's like our pre-Thanksgiving night.
Goodness.
Okay, so that's our pre-Thanksgiving.
That's so fun.
Our second date is actually Thanksgiving. And my sister-in-law, Bailey, is coming with her 3 little kids. I think my other sister-in-law, Taylor, will drop by with her 2 little boys just for a second. And we're doing Harry Potter 2 that night. Okay, so this is what we're doing for that one. Oh, I'm going to roll down. And I will tell you, so we do want to do Thanksgiving. So I actually use ChatGPT to help me come up with like all the different things because I was like, I want Thanksgiving in place in it. So we're going to start with the frozen butterbeer again because I just want all the kids want that, right? Then there's the flying car, right? So we're going to do a cheese board for that. So we'll probably do cheese and crackers that we'll give, but I'm going to get a little like a cookie cutter of a little car because I think I can cut it. We'll see. We'll see how creative I can get with that. Okay. Then there's the Great Hall Feast. So that is going to be the main course. That is our Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll do turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and potatoes with gravy and roasted carrots and rolls. So like that's kind of the big dinner. So because of that, everything else is going to be tiny and small after that because I think people are going to be kind of full. But we have it's called Spell Wand. So when they have that dueling club and they're just breadsticks with different dips. So I might not end up doing the rolls in the previous one because we might be doing breadsticks with like dips. And then there's the polyjuice potion scene. So this is kind of nice. We're going to do like a lime sherbet, lemon lime soda with a few drops of green food coloring and gummy worms in them. Okay. So that's like the polyjuice potion. Then Spiders in the Forest, we're going to do round brownies. So I'll probably buy brownies and cut them into circles and turn them into spiders for that scene. And then Chamber of Secrets battle is the basilisk fang skewers. And we are doing, I think I'm doing shrimp. I have garlic shrimp. It's supposed to be fangs. When you put it on a skewer, you put 2 on. And I think that's about all anyone can even handle, right? After all this food. Cute. And then we end with, I'm buying all these cute little baby socks and filling them with candy for Dobie's sock at the end, you know, because he gives them the sock. So that I just think everyone's going to be full. So they're going to take home that little sock of like candies. Awesome. That is how many courses? Wow. I don't even know.
This sounds so amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 courses, but you'll notice 2 of them are drinks. So that helps.
Yes.
There's a dessert in there, right? Mm-hmm. So the brownie is like the dessert, right? And then, and I'm sure we'll still have pumpkin pie and all that because it's Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. So we'll have all the stuff out. And then the socks to go. So like there's enough things that are like not huge because the Thanksgiving meal will be huge. And I think that you're going to be so, I can never eat after Thanksgiving anyway. It makes it too hard. Yeah. So anyway, I just think it's going to be really fun. And that's our Thanksgiving day. And I think, so my kids aren't like big fans of Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving growing up. It was like one of my favorite things. And I was like, how can we reinvent this so my kids are really excited?
Why don't they love it?
I don't think they love the food.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't really have kids who love turkey, and I don't have kids who love like mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? Like they kind of like pasta. They kind of like chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think Thanksgiving food, I mean, the whole idea of cranberries on stuff doesn't sound delightful to them. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I love Thanksgiving food so much.
I do too. Yeah, I love it.
Like
traditional.
love
Yeah.
it. So anyway, okay, what do we have left on?
Okay,
we're going to get a timer here.
Oh, I did a timer. It's 23 minutes. So
I have that it's 1. Oh, you did the timer over there.
Yes.
Oh, we can cut it.
Yeah, so
Hello,
we
guys.
can
Oh,
switch.
do we want to?
switch the camera?
Yes, I will. Okay. Here, do you want to pull this?
Yes. So it's probably cool enough.
Oh my gosh, look how cute that is, you
Isn't that so
guys.
Wouldn't this just be beautiful on a table
Oh,
as a centerpiece, or just on your buffet table? Like, it really is beautiful.
I'm like taking pictures of it, you guys. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. And truthfully, I mean, do you have to paint it? No. But
No,
like, it's
but it
just
just
fun.
Well, especially if you're making this for an event, it's fun to, I mean, you could even do it for Harry Potter. I mean,
It might happen.
I mean,
It might happen. I just think that if you're looking for a way to like reinvigorate your creativity, you have to do some weird different things,
Yes.
right? All right, Sarah, you want to cut into it? And let's just take a look at how great this bread turns out.
See how it's kind of crusty?
Oh my gosh. Of course, I haven't eaten yet this morning.
Oh, yeah, this could be your breakfast. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you guys see the steam coming off of that?
Can you see the steam coming? Look
Oh my gosh.
It's
It's
so
perfect.
It's delicious.
Can you guys see that?
Yes. And it
Oh.
smells really, really good.
This is like this. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
like it's like corn on the cob. Like, oh my gosh, so good. Okay, you guys, we are going to be done for today because we do need to go set up for Master the Machine. We love having you guys here with us. As a quick reminder, I feel like, is there anything else we were supposed to go over?
We will take pictures of Carina, the second painted bread that you watched her do.
Oh,
it will
that's
be
right.
on her Instagram. So
Yes.
if you want to check back, if you want to see how it turned out, because that one is going to be really beautiful.
Yeah,
too.
it's going to be really cool.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, everybody have an amazing day. We can't wait to see you in Master the Machine. We can't wait to see you Thursday this week, you guys. Thursday this week, tune into the YouTube channel because we are going to be here doing a lot of different things. So, okay.
Awesome.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.